afternoon, students. Welcome to our next session of Geography chapter number 1. We have yesterday done something about the satellites. We have covered the rest of the 3 satellites that were left out. So we have done something about Neptune. We have done about Saturn, and then we have done about Uranus. So we have also discussed about the names of the artificial satellites and what are artificial satellites. Today we are going to discuss the 3 heavenly bodies known as number 1 asteroids, meteors and comets. All these 3 are heavenly bodies, whereas asteroids and meteors are made up of rocks and stones. The comets are made up of icy particles and gases. So let us study about them in detail. So let's start reading in your book. It's on page number 109. So just open your page 109 along with a pencil in your hand, because we need to underline 1 mark important question. So we'll start with asteroids. As you can see in your book, what is it? It is in the form of a stone. It looks like a stone. So I have already told you that asteroids are made up of rocks and stones. So let us see. Asteroids are small planet-like heavenly bodies found in the solar system. So they are just like the planets that are found in the solar system. They are large pieces of rock floating in the space. Please underline, they are what? They are large pieces of rocks, as you can see in the picture itself. Most of them are located between Mars and Jupiter. So you can please underline, they are located where? Mostly between Mars and Jupiter. This area of the space is also known as the asteroid belt. So that area where these asteroids are located, so this belt is known as what? It is known as asteroid belt. So this is where Mars, this is where Jupiter is. So this whole area is known as what? It is known as asteroid belt, because this portion is fully covered with what? Asteroids, that are the heavenly bodies made up of rocks and stones. So they are also called planetoids because they are in the form of planet. We have discussed it in first line. They are just like small planets. So that is why they are known as planetoids. Please underline, the other name of asteroids is planetoids because they appear in the form of planet, or they are even known as minor planets, means small planets. Scientists believe that asteroids are the broken parts of a planet. So scientists believe that what are asteroids? They are broken parts of a planet. So please underline, according to some scientists, they are what? Broken parts of a planet. Next, coming to meteors. In the night, you must have seen some bright streaks of light moving across the sky with great speed. So this is what we have discussed earlier, shooting star. You might have seen in the night sky a bright light of ray that is passing through the sky with great speed. So these are called meteors. Please underline, bright streaks of light, that is ray of light, line of light moving across the sky with a great speed, they are known as meteors. And what is the another name of meteors? That is shooting stars. Please underline, 1 important mark question. Meteors are small pieces of rocks. I have already told you, they are also made up of rocks. Like many heavenly bodies, they also revolve around the sun. They cannot be seen as they are very small. The meteors can be seen in the sky only when they enter the Earth's atmosphere. Since they keep on revolving around the sun like other planets, so they can be seen only when they enter into the Earth's surface. Otherwise, they cannot be seen. And since they are very, very small, that is why they are not visible. Most of them burn up and become gases. Some big meteors do not burn up completely. Some of them burn themselves completely, whereas others do not burn themselves completely. Some part of the meteors is left unburned. So what is that part known? Please underline. They reach the surface of the earth and are called meteoroids. So whatever part that is left unburned of the rock due to the heat of the sun, some is burnt, the part that is left, it reaches the earth, and that part is known as what? Meteorite. And that is the part that we see in the form of a shooting star. We believe it as a shooting star, but then it is actually what? It is the unburned part of the rock that has not been burned completely by the sun, and that is basically a rock only, but in the form of a small planet. So this is what? A meteorite that comes to the earth in the form of a shooting star. When they hit the earth, they create large depressions known as craters. Please underline this word, craters. They create large depressions known as craters. Now what are craters? Craters is, you can say, a bend in the ground. खड्डा हो जाता है ना जमीन में, जब कोई चीज बहुत जोर से एकदम से नीचे आके गिरती है तो क्या होता है ग्राउंड के अंदर? खड्डा हो जाता है. सो दैट इज व्हाट? इट इज क्रेटर्स. यू कैन सी इन द पिक्चर हियर, दिस इज अ पिक्चर ऑफ अ मीटियोर क्रिएटर at USA. It is a picture of USA where a crater is being created by a meteor. So this is what? A hole in the ground that is made by the meteor. So many such craters are found throughout the world. Some of the famous craters can be seen at, please underline where you can find them. Ramgarh in Rajasthan, because there is all sand, so easily there can be a hole or a crater in the ground, and Arizona in the USA. The crater at Arizona in the USA is the largest known crater in the world. So see, what is this? This is a big hole, big crater, and it is the most famous and the largest crater in the world that we found in USA at Arizona. So you need to learn these names where the meteors or especially the craters are found. One is in Ramgarh in Rajasthan and the other one is at Arizona in USA. So this is crater, the depression that is formed by the meteorite in the ground when it reaches the surface of the earth. Many meteorites have been collected by scientists. They are useful in the study of a solar system. Most meteorites contain a large amount of iron. So what they have found, whatever scientists have found, please underline, there is a large amount of iron found in the meteorites. So this you need to remember. After that, there are two multiple choice questions. Let us quickly do it. Dash are called shooting stars. Is it satellite? Is it comets? Or it is meteor? So the correct answer is what? Meteors. So your option number C is the correct answer. Just now we have done. Meteors are also known as shooting stars. The unburned part of a meteor that reaches the surface of the earth is known as what? Now I have told you some part is burned up and some part is left unburned. So in the home also, when you try to burn a coal, you might have seen that some part of the coal is burned and some part remains unburned. So this is the same case with the meteor. The part that is burned is turned into ashes and the part which is left unburned, what is that called? It is called nebula. It is called asteroid, or is it called meteorite? Yes, it is called meteorite. We have done just now. The unburned part that is left of meteor, it reaches the earth's surface forming a crater and it is known as what? It is known as meteorite. So your option number A is the correct answer for this. It is meteorite. Coming to the next one, the comets. Let us study about comets. Comets are celestial or heavenly bodies made up of snow and rocky dust. So I have already told you comets are made up of snow. They also revolve around the sun in their own orbit. When comets reach near the sun, they develop a long tail that starts glowing. So when they reach near the earth, what they develop? They just develop a big tail and it starts shining, glowing. So the tail is thousands of kilometers long. Just imagine the length. It is in thousands of kilometers. It is very, very long tail. In the past, people considered comets as bad omens. Scientists believe that there are about 2 billion comets orbiting the sun. Just see the amount of comets that we have in the space. It is around 2 billion comets that keep on revolving around the sun. The most famous comet is, please underline, it is very important 1 mark question, which is the most important comet that is visible only after 76 years. So you will answer it as Halley's Comet. Underline, the most famous comet is the Halley's Comet. It can be seen only once in 76 years. It was last seen in 1986. Now just think over, if it was visible in 1986 and if it is visible in 76 years, then which will be the next year in which we can see this Halley's Comet. So if we add on 1986 plus 76, it comes to year 2062. So now when can you see this comet, Halley's Comet? You can see this in the year 2062. We are living in 2020. Still we have how many years left? We are left with 42 years to see this comet. So just keep waiting for this Halley's Comet so that we can see it. There are some comets that take even more time than Halley's Comet to orbit the sun. So it is just 76 years, but then there are other comets which take even more time than that. So this was something about comets that are made up of ice, and when it reaches around the sun, it develops into a big tail that is very, very shining. And from where does it get the light? It does not have its own light. It shines because it reflects the light of the sun like other planets. So this was about our solar system, about the earth. Then we have studied about planets. We have studied about the stars, we have studied about galaxy, we have studied about the phases of the moon. So this is what we have done in this chapter. Hope you have understood each and every concept. Then there is some book work given. So let us quickly do that book work. Multiple choice questions we will start with on page number 110. So let's start with multiple choice questions on page 110. The first one says the universe started with a very big explosion called dash. So we all know what was the name of that explosion known as? It is Big Bang. So it is also known by the Big Bang theory. So it is option number B for your first one. Coming to the second one, clouds of dust and gases in space form stars. We all know stars are made up of what? They are made up of clouds of dust and gases. These clouds are called comets, Ursa Major or nebula. So these clouds of dust and gases are known as nebula. So it is your option number C. Coming to the fill in the blanks, that is exercise number B in your book. First fill in the blank. A galaxy is a group of billions of, galaxy is comprised of what? Billions of stars and clouds of dust and gases. So it is stars and clouds of dust and gases. So this is your first fill-up, stars in the first blank, clouds of dust and gases in the second one. So this is plus your clouds. Coming to the second one, stars are huge heavenly bodies made up of hot. What is it made up of? Made up of hot gases. Just now we have done. Coming to the third one, the groups of stars forming different patterns are known as, different shapes that stars form in the sky. I have already told you what are they known as? Constellations. Please note down the spellings correctly of constellations. Coming to the fourth one, our earth is surrounded by a blanket of air known as atmosphere. We have already done. It is known as what? Blanket of air that surrounds earth. It is known as atmosphere. Okay, now coming to true and false, that is exercise number C in your book. Let us see the first one. The earth is the fourth planet from the sun. Is it true or false? It is false. So we have the third position in the solar system. Number 1, it is false. Number 2, Venus is the brightest and the hottest planet of the solar system. Yes, it is brightest and hottest. Number 3, phases of the moon are caused due to the revolution of the moon around the sun. No, phases of the moon are caused due to the revolution of earth around the sun. So it is false. Comets are also called shooting stars. No, we all know that meteors are known as shooting stars. So coming to another 2 multiple choice questions that are there in your book. Let us see. The sun belongs to the dash galaxy. Hadron galaxy, Plumy galaxy or Milky Way galaxy. So it is option number C. Again you have exercise A in the form of multiple choice questions, and for this your answer for first one is option number C. So it is Milky Way galaxy. The planet closest to the sun is Earth, Jupiter or Mercury. So it is Mercury. We have done it. So it is option number B. It is the closest planet to the sun. So with this we finish our first chapter. We have done the explanation as well as the book work. So some questions are there, short questions and long questions that I'll send you. So you need to do it in your same SST notebook. So I have already told you, either you can divide it into 3 parts or you can just continue with wherever you have done your history and civics work. So that's all for today. Please read the things that we have done today, and if you have done the book work, it's good. If not, then please do it by today. So see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.